Okay. Hey, I'm a Kiku, sup? You say nothing. You know what? Those blue elves. I think my cot was attacked by them. Really? Yeah, I was gonna trade with elf cities, but bandits attacked me. And now I think about it, it was dark elves. That's a serious claim. Are you sure? You don't just mistake someone for a blue elf. That's not a very nice thing to say. What? I'm not saying all dark elves are bandits. Oh, you're done. Okay, good. What about you, Rose? Okay. And I'm gonna go over here for a bit. Talk to the elves. Oh, I see. They divided it between the humans and elves and stuff. That's pretty interesting, actually. So, it really doesn't bother you? I'm sorry, what? My ears. I don't even see your ears. I mean my lineage, silly. Why doesn't it bother you that I'm half-elf? Should it bother me? Well, yeah, you're supposed to hate half of me. I'm from the Amazons, not the Empire. I haven't been raised to hate elves, so I don't. It's really that simple. But you're out in the world now, learning about your roots. Are you sure you won't hate me eventually? I'll judge you based on your character, not your lineage. Oh, well, that's fair, I suppose. You're just as nice as I thought you were. It's not being nice. I don't think that should be normal. Maybe one day. Not right now. Nothing's new with you. Hey, what's up, blue guy? You looked away. Hey, Rei. How are you handling Misfit? You're angry. Well, thank you. Does something the matter? You've invited my worst enemy to bed with us. Instead of ridding the world of him, I must now watch over him like a child. Excuse me if I'm a little perturbed. I know my decision doesn't sit well with you, but I'm asking you to accept it. Just tell me, why? Because I think he can redeem himself. He's a murderer! So are you. Misfit didn't kill your parents. Your order to assassinate him is over. You're now teammates. Loren and I expect that you will respect that. I'm a professional one. A professional. I will start acting like one. I'm sorry. Time to talk to druid lady. With trees. Whoa! Hi, you ran up to me. I am so sorry for what happened to you in the forest. Please do not think badly of the elves. It is a time of great loss for my people, and they are stressed over the war. And sometimes there are bad apples on the tree, and it's all right. Do you forgive the elves? Please say that you do. I haven't spoken with the elders. And you can expect no trouble from them. The elf responsible will be... Wait, listen to me. Ah, fuck it. I'm grateful to have someone like you to care so much. When I heard what had happened, I couldn't contain myself. I've never used my authority with the elders like that before, but I didn't care. Seeing you in binds, it was so wrong. I know we have just met and you are human. Aren't you? No, I'm a druid. Oh, you look human. There must be a lot about the world you do not know. Do not be afraid to rely on me from time to time. I am not comfortable with the Dark Witch in our camp. Many of us aren't, but Loren deemed her safe, so we were welcome back now. Don't you feel it? The void that she carries within her. It is cold, and I feel as though my energy is being sapped from me. Truly. I have felt nothing. Are you in pain? It is almost too small to detect, but... Keep your distance from her, then. But how can I? If we're to share the same battlefield, then our lives are in each other's hands. I have to trust her. Please tell me if you ever suspect anything. I'm sure Loren would like to know right away. Yes, I'm sorry for bothering you with this. Very upset. Ooh. Who exactly is Misfit? He is the known leader of a gang of dark elves, originating from the neighboring desert. He has acted as the face and voice of all dark elves, and is very much an outlaw. Why? He started as a troublemaker, petty thievery and vandalism. But unfortunately, it got much worse. Elves, even children, were being kidnapped and ransomed. And recently, one of our elders was murdered. He left a threatening note, so we know it was him. He sounds like a cruel person. Rei informed me that he has made a demon pact, just as his ancestors did. What? It explains so much. I originally thought the Dark Elves still had some demon traces inside them, as did all the druids before me. The demon blood would upset the forest, and we would cast them out. But perhaps it is only specific Dark Elves that cause the forest pain. What does that mean for the Dark Elves? It means I was wrong about them. We all were. You're a druid. That's correct. I'm sorry, but what exactly is a druid? Oh, well, others usually call us forest sprites, even if that is not entirely true. I'm not particularly sure how to best describe my nature. I'm not truly a sprite like the nymphs, but I'm also born different from humans and elves. I feel as if I am one with the forest, as if I am the forest, like I am her voice. But the term druid has been applied to anyone who studies and is capable of forest magic, and that is what my lineage is called. I know it's common to think of me as a magical creature, born from flower, but druids are similar to both humans and elves. I was born from my mother's womb, not a giant flower like a nymph. 1 second. Back. So druids often take non-druid mates. I'm not sure. I'm really not. There aren't many of us to judge that sort of habit. But I do know that I did not have a father, and neither did my mother. Druids just become. How? When? Whenever the forest deems. I know that sounds frightening, but it is a blessing. You seem to exist as if on an entirely different plane. No, please, don't think of me that way. I'm really not that different from you. I bleed, and cry, and laugh, and love. Then I think we are exactly alike. Yes, I think so too. Ah ha 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 ha. You are called the Elder Druid. What does that mean? The elves are governed by a group of elders, but the forest is governed by the Elder Druid. That is a bit confusing, I'm sorry. Since the elves inhabit the forest, we coexist. It has been this way since the forest was just a single sapling. There are other druids in the forest, but I am the elder because my mother was before me. Do you hold any power over the elves? I would not say that I do, but they do listen to me carefully when I speak of matters important to the forest. They do not take more than they need, and the forest abides them. It is very symbiotic. Do you really feel pain when the forest is disturbed? Yes, oh yes. Is it bad? It depends on how much the forest hurts. When something dies or is damaged out of balance, the forest cries. Cutting down a whole tree will hurt more than cutting off a single branch. The worst pain, even worse than fire, is the feel of a demon in her midst. Demons carry with them a void of life. They slowly kill everything around them. Having such a creature in the forest is beyond torture. So it is beyond pain. And that is why the Dark Elves were expelled. Yes, for the most part. Their actions have branded them exiles, but their blood kept them that way. But it's true that today's Dark Elves do not inflict as much pain as a demon itself. I cannot be sure, actually. Sometimes I am surprised when I am told that Dark Elves entered the forest. Other times I know immediately. I apologize if this is a very inappropriate question, but why do druids not wear clothes? Oh, it is very much a belief of mine, but the clothes that you and other cultures wear, I consider them very restrictive. Clothes are like cages, and often made from an animal. I do not believe such things should pertain to me. But the vegetation that you wear instead, wasn't that at the cost of a plant's life? It is me. Whoa! I had no idea. That is cool. That always surprises people. Do you think this is too bizarre? It's beautiful. Oops. You are not like most humans. Me? Really? Why? You just seem different. I'm not sure why. You just seem nicer. I am nicer. You must be very used to my kind behaving a certain way. Yes, it's really unfortunate, but yes, it is not fair to you or to me. I wish I did not have such prejudices. Can you forgive me? Of course I do. This feeling. I expect to always feel tense, even angry when speaking to you. That is how I always feel when speaking to someone of your kind. But I don't feel that way. I feel like I can actually have a meaningful conversation with you. I can relate to you and trust you. I feel... You really have changed my views on humankind. I really do mean that.
That means a lot to me. I hope I can change your mind about humans completely. Whoop. Yes, we should focus on the task at hand, but I want to double check these guys. Oh, hi again. Okay. Hey, Chambara. You're not in the mood. Hey, Loren.
Are you harmed? Did anyone else threaten you?
Loren had been obsessing over Saren's safety since the attack in Elf Forest. Once again, Princess, I am fine, but thank you.
That was very uncalled for. I hope the elven government takes a long look at themselves for allowing that to happen. And then they arrest you! If Myrth had not been there, I don't know what I would have done.
But she was there, and everything is all right. You may calm down now.
Elves were supposed to be gentle people. At least that's what the air Myrth gives off. This most certainly was not gentle.
It's over.
It is.
I'm very flattered you let this get to you, but it's okay.
I will decide what I am upset about, not you.
Yes, ma'am.
We are now teamed up with a druid. I have never met one of her kind before. She is very interesting.
And beautiful.
Yes, that too.
But can we trust her?
I feel as if I can. She seems to be open and honest and almost harmless, yet with her magic, she is definitely not.
Friendly. I feel like she'll be an helpful ally, especially since she has high connections with the elves.
Yes, her position in the Forest Nation will help us pass through freely. However, we must be wary that she does not attempt to sway us with an elf agenda. We are not here to be her tools.
Do you really think she would do that? Use you, I mean.
Not particularly. I consider that option with everyone.
It must be terrible not to trust anyone.
We have a great task ahead of us. Convince the Council of the Empire, and the Elders of the Forest as well. Why can't this be simple? In the Citadel, everything is simple.
Everything.
You are strong, or you are weak. You either know, or you don't. You are worthy of honor, or you are worthy of death. Simplicity is not always best. It is when it gets me my way!
Of course. Thanks, Loren. Thanks.
We should break camp soon.
Yes, we should. Well, that's it for this time on Loren the Amazon Princess. Next time, I believe I'm going to tackle the crypts, so that we can convince the High Council. Then we'll go back to Grimoire and handle that, or I might switch it up and do it the other way anyway, because fuck it, I don't know. Sorry everybody, it looks like there's one last scene I'm gonna punch in here for you. The war had taken a heavy toll on Myrth, and Saren could tell. She spent a lot of time alone, and her conversations were shorter. More than that, her smiles were becoming more rare, and her eyes had dulled. And it hurt Saren to see her like that. He wanted to do something for her, to show her that he was there if she ever needed comfort. While walking through the trees to find her, he came across a beautiful flower. It instantly reminded him of her. It had a soft incandescent to it that glowed in the dark of the canopy. That was stupid! You don't pick it! She can feel that! You moron!
Hello. I brought you something. A gift.
Oh! Yeah.
This is a very rare species of plant, and you tore it away from... You should never pick flowers you find. I'm so sorry. I know you meant well. I know you did. It is a beautiful flower. One of my favorites.
I'm such an idiot.
No, I can fix it, please. I will replant it. Everything will be fine. I'll show you.
That's so cool. Being able to, like, grow plants and shit.
Look, all better. Saren. I'm sorry.
I don't think I could feel any more foolish.
No, 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 don't think that way. I don't care about the gift, I care about the thought.
It really is ridiculous how every time I try to impress you, I just completely screw up. It's a wonder you even put up with me.
You have impressed me. I never expected to be, but I am. I would say I've never met a human like you before, but I haven't even met an elf like you either. You're...
Yes?
You'll make some woman very happy someday.
Myrth.
Thank you for the thought of the flowers. In these dark times, such thoughts are sorely needed.
He was falling in love with her. God damn it, man. Hey, this is RPGatWill. I hope you liked this episode of Loren the Amazon Princess. If you want to check out some of my other material, you can click on my channel link below, or you can even subscribe if you'd like. I like to do some silly songs on the side, along with my RPG work. If you want to see some more group-oriented stuff, there's another channel called Gaming Idiots TV that I take part in. That's where we do all our group stuff, so I'll provide a link below if you want to check it out there. See you next time.